Hi, this is my video about how to make a restaurant budget. A budget prepared with a reasonable and adequate plan allows to anticipate in advance the profit or losses that the restaurant will face. It implies taking steps necessary to design action for the future. You must make a general evaluation of the state of sales, production cost, physical location of the premise, and other variants that mean an economic movement in favor or the detriment of the restaurant. The information is used to develop and carry out strategies or actions that serve to offset loss or making profits. We must take into account three phases. The first, the evaluation phase. During the evaluation phase, both external factors, uh, those that are beyond your control, that can influence the final result of the business, and internal factors, those over which you have direct control, that will prescribe performance and analyze future of your restaurant. The most important external factors are your sales drivers, such as your proximity to office buildings, residential areas, schools, subway of train stops, and any other type of congregation of people that can generate sales to your restaurant. Follow it will analyze the competitors because what your competitors do will greatly affect your restaurant sales. Visit each competitors and try to get answers to the following question. What price does their menu have and how do they compare it to yours? How big are they serving and how do they compare it to yours? What makes you different from your competitors? What is the that makes them different from him? What are your strengths? How could you improve to the week? And your internal analysis ended after complete your study of external factors. It is time to delve into your finance. Here you have to analyze first the statements of your profit and loss. Second, the schedules of the employees and therefore the salaries that you will to pay for this. Third, the average amount the customer spends on each meal each day. Average number of customers per service. The next step into collect and the information and analyze from the evaluation phase to obtain sales and expenses forecast for the year and for each month of the year. The level of income you want and can achieve. An indication of when deficit or excess are likely to occur throughout the year. A roadmap that functions as a control over the financial results of the operation. Second, here we will use the data obtained in the previous analysis to find the sales projections. You will need to make projections for each day of a typical week during each month of the year. For example, if January has 5 Mondays, you will multiply the projected customer count by 5 to get sales figures for every Monday in January. Repeat that process for each day of the week and each month, and add the figures for the 12th to get the projection for the year. You can estimate food and beverage sales using the same method. Cost of sales is the added cost of food and beverage. Again, the information obtained in the evaluation phases serve as the basis for your future prediction if the percentage of food cost has been increasing and increase. Of the same percentage can be expected, however, if you plan to reduce your portion size or use less expensive ingredients, you can expect a decrease in cost. And now the payroll. Try forecasting payroll expenses for a typical week during each month and multiplying the cost for that week by the number of weeks in the month to get a monthly cost. Any type of benefit for your employees and payroll tax will be added as a percentage of total sales based on a historical analysis and project increases. Finally, the indirect cost of factory, direct operating expenses, music and entertainment, publicity and promotions, public service, administrative and general expenses, your rent, property tax, insurance, and the other tax. Third, the control final phase. You now have a very important forecasting tools which you can compare your daily results and act as needed. But always keep in mind that a budget is not a static and invariable to review in and adjust in whenever necessary.